Okay, I'm at the entrance to a cave. I have no idea what the name of this cave is. I had no idea it was here. I just happened to be in the area and saw it. It has a gigantic entrance. I can almost stand up, depending on what angle I lean. Ugh. Anyway. So as you can see, some of the cave goes down that way. Some of the cave goes over here to the right. Some of the cave goes over here to the left. So, see if I can work my way left to right. Go clockwise for lack of better ideas. The rocks around here are a bit confusing. Gotta watch where I put my feet so I don't fall through a hole. Who would have guessed to be a hole in a cave? Har har. Thank you, I'll be here all night. Alright. So, this down here is a dead end. I'm not going to bother to climb in there. I did in my horizontal video. If you want to know what's in there, look at my horizontal video. And then back down there is where I'm going to climb. Then back there is where I'm going to peek. That's pretty much the whole cave. The end. Well, better than nothing, right? Anyway. Ugh. There you go. As you can see, that's just a crack back there. Nothing particularly interesting. But down here, I can go down a little bit. I'm gonna go feet first because it's a little bit steep. I already checked it, so I know there aren't any bears or cougars down here. Of course, this time of year, yeah. I wonder if do bears even bother to sleep in caves in the summer or just hibernate in the winter? Everybody's got to sleep somewhere, right? Alright, here we go. Alright, so there's the way I came down. Climb right through here. Not the safest cave, that's for sure. Probably why I never heard of this cave before. It's too hard to get up here and check it out. Alright, so let me see if I can get through here. So here, notice nice little cliff for me to fall off if I'm not careful. Guess I'll have to resort to being careful. I'm standing up here. In fact, the ceiling is several feet above me. I got tons of room. I always thought it was cool when I'm in a cave that's like near the top of a hill. So you'd think there'd be no room for a cave inside. Sure enough, the cave is huge inside. Like, wow, it's like Doctor Who. Bigger on the inside than the outside or something. But obviously that's just an illusion, but still. Gotta be careful of your perceptions. Your perceptions can be wrong. You have to be careful here. Last time I slid down here, I accidentally slipped a little too fast and far. Alright, there we go. That's the interesting texture. I'm not sure what kind of cave this is. It rained last night, but I don't see too much moisture in here. Notice there's some green in here. That's from stuff growing. So there's just enough light in here to support a little photosynthesis. Little peek hole back there. Cool. It's nice and cool in here. It's actually kind of warm outside. I think the high today was supposed to be 70 degrees Fahrenheit, somewhere in there. Whoa, oh, dang it. I slipped on some loose dirt. So the floor, let me show you, I'll pan down. So you notice the wall here is solid rock, right? But pan down, there's all sorts of stuff, like animal droppings, animal nest material. So yeah, I stepped on that and I slipped a little bit. Oh well. Okay, as you can see here, this is pretty much the end of the cave though. I'm not going to bother to climb in there. If you're willing to squeeze, you might be able to get in farther. Wow, look at that. Crack goes back a few feet. Too small for people. Alright, so there's the way out. Notice I can go underneath that rock I came over, but it's a dead end. All sorts of weird little cracks in here. Very interesting. Nice tight squeeze through here. Hear me making any funny noises? That just means I'm out of shape. Oh yeah, and the cave is hard. One of the two, or both. All right, here we go. All right, so now to get out of here, just climb underneath this rock.